You pick up, TJ. All right, but first, let's hear from the man himself, Reverend Dr. Scott Gregory.
All right. Well, to jumpstart this holiday season, I went and saw 2 good movies for nothing at the multiplex because it pays to have people. It pays to have people in the movie business because I used to work in a movie theater back in my younger days. I used to run a projector. I used to make the best popcorn with the Land Lakes butter, not that butter stuff that's manufactured by WD-40 either. Yeah, I mean really. I'm privileged that guys like Pat Cat and Artie Rossi go out of the way to see me mouth it off and let off some frustration and find entertainment. Well, Lacey, Episode 8, The Last Jedi, has gotta be, it was off the chain, you know? To see Carrie Fisher on film a year or so after her passing, I mean, it's like haunting, you know? I mean, I had to wear a pair of Depends while I was watching this movie. Yeah, I mean it. I was wearing Depends because you think I want to go to the bathroom in the middle of a movie like that? Yeah, I'm not going to the bathroom in the middle of that movie, so give me Depends. I learned from Lisa Nowak how to, the astronaut Lisa Nowak. Never, it's an old astronaut's trick, and Depends come in handy. Yeah. I mean, but it especially came in handy when I started laughing my head off at this other hit, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. The movie was so good, you had to, you'd bypass the first one. The Rock's in it, and Guns N' Roses is singing its title song, Welcome to the Jungle. Coming up soon, Jumanji 3, November Rainforest. Oh my God. I just love movies. And what's gonna be happening next? Star Wars Episode 14. Darth Vader collects Social Security. C-3PO and R2-D2 are ready for the rust yard. Chewbacca gets a colostomy. That's episode 19. And episode 20. Episode 20. Luke Skywalker finally has his own kid. Why not? Leia and Han Solo, when they were hitched, had a kid who turned out to be a Darth Vader. Now, who is Luke Skywalker's / Dora son, and who is Darth Vader's grandson? Need a hint? I bet you it's either A, The Last Jedi, which has got estrogen in her, or B, the Silver Stormtrooper, who is a woman. But if you don't know who she is, why don't you just pay the $10, get yourself a soda, bypass that popcorn topped with the cheap imitation butter stuff that was manufactured by Lucas Oil Products, or do what I do, sneak in a greasy bound paper bag of chicken wings. Yeah. Yeah. I just love movies in the 3 holidays. And you know, Artie of all people should remember this. You don't grow up in New York between 1975 and 1982, and this is coming from a Philadelphia kid. You don't grow up in New York between 1975 and 1982 and not know the name John Belushi. I remember one year, Channel 4, NBC, nothing but commercials or no black comedy. NBC actually had the TV debut of Godzilla vs. Megalon, or what is now known as Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and John Belushi would introduce the movie like Zachary. John Belushi dressed up like a lizard. How did John Belushi do? Okay, Chief, you're getting ready to earn your keep. Scenes from episode 14, Darth Vader in a retirement village. Will you fucking kids stop making so much noise next door? Us old men can barely take it. Well, if you don't understand what it is, I only do that line once. I mean, I almost lost my oxygen system trying to do that last line. Darth Vader on the cover of AARP magazine. Living on a cross between Geritol, Muscle Milk, and that new whiskey. I think it's here, Jim Beam, the Jack Daniels. Mila Kunis advertises it all the time. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking Black Label stuff, not the stuff the rest of the sissies outside these stores drink. I'm talking about. I mean, the real Jim Beam that Mila Kunis made especially for guys like me. The regular Jim Beam, well, let Star Trek drink it. I mean, he put me on the Cable Bros and part me on. It's a love-hate affair. I mean, you got to understand what I'm going through here. He does. That's why we're filming this for the benefit of Miss Joe Cagney, who I really miss, like a long-lost love. Well, some of the people I miss like a tax away. Okay, what else is all going on? Oh yeah. Well, here's a little something I actually got a Christmas song for you. Hey Lee.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now the time is here for Santa Claus to spread cheer. Give him pizza and beer. Guaranteed he'll be here next year. All the kids love him, 'cause he's got all the goods. As for Santa's daughter, she had the goods right in the woods. Oh yeah, I am Santa Claus. Oh, this time of year, I mean, how many specials have I seen throughout my 53-year existence of watching specials, like the Godzilla and King Kong marathons. I saw Wizard of Oz more times than I care to even remember. Nowadays, I turn off the volume on the Judy Garland classic and play Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd, and we'll call it the Dark Side of Oz. And let's see, and of course and Kathy Ireland is Kristen Claus. You play a CD over Kathy Ireland, there's going to be a war on your hands. Unless you could play Mercury and the Architects between Kathy Ireland talking. And that would be the perfect Hallmark Christmas special. You combine Mercury and the Architects with Guns N' Roses and The Doors. The perfect music mix. Burl Ives is already in somebody's gas tank. We can't use him. Brenda Lee's at some retirement village. I can imagine what it sounded like. She's up there years. It would sound a little something like this. Donald? The Christmas tree went to another day. This spot has been sponsored to you by Jamatol. If you have no energy, forget it. And by Depends, the official adult diaper of Scott Gregory's movie night. It ain't just for people with bladder trouble. Depends comes in handy if you're trying to get work done and you don't want to go to the bathroom for drinking too much beer at the American Legion Hall. Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom. Hey, who hit that last home run? Well, it's Darth Vader. Without the pens, you'll be missing all the highlight moments of the movie, and your friends will be annoyed with you. Will be like, "You didn't hear that? You didn't hear that? Oh, what's the sense of me talking to you?" But if you wear your Depends, they'll be like, "That was the greatest movie I ever saw. And if I stink, you have to excuse me because I'm wearing Depends. And I gotta, and I didn't want to go to the bathroom and miss the greatest movie of all time. And I don't want to get sick from eating that movie theater, overpriced movie theater popcorn with WD-40 all over it." Oh, it's butter? I thought it was WD-40. I thought it was Motorbank. What the fuck is this stuff you putting in my popcorn? I remember back when I worked in the movie theater, back in the late 70s into the early 80s, we had Land O'Lakes. We had Land O'Lakes butter and margarine. What's this stuff you got from AutoZone you're putting on my goddamn popcorn? And on that note, I wish all of you a very Merry Christmas. I mean, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's been a fun year with a lot of you devoted people here. Let's do it again in 2018. And remember, I know it's Christmas. This is Keyport, nice place to visit. If you want to die, go to South Central North Pole. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have some matinee music. I mean, it's Christmas, I gotta be nice. Because ever since the day I first met him, I always had the utmost respect for this gentleman. And he's got some nice music to play for you. One of the main reasons why I'm proud to be Scottish American, Mr. Jim Crawford. P.S. Thank you for listening in.
Well, thank you, Scotty.
Nice job, Scotty. Awesome.
All right, thank you, Scotty. And by the way, when Scotty said dedicate